be honest though. There's a big loser in all of this and everything that's been happening, and it's AEW. Because if I'm AEW, I'm terrified.
This
Because
is a Chucky Beat production.
You know that Triple H is a solid creative.
He's calling Adam Cole. They've been talking.
And here we are. This is the But Peep This podcast. We are back from another extended absence. Hiatus, whatever you want to call it. Life is crazy right now, and we're just rolling with the punches. But yeah, we got a show for y'all this week, and we excited. We actually changed our backgrounds at the exact same time to the exact same thing by accident, which is crazy. So yeah, we in sync more than normal. Ready to go.
Sean want to be like me so bad, bro. It's crazy.
It was again. I even said the same time. I even said the same time,
bro. You want to be like me so bad.
You didn't have this one earlier.
I use this every week. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it wasn't when you, bro. No, because you hold on. You had your background to where you can see your background of what's all behind you. And then when you changed it, I changed mine at the same time.
I use this background every week.
Lord of mercy.
Anyway, I got some news, Sean. Guess what?
What's that?
These nuts. You want to hear a dad joke?
Sure. Go ahead. God damn you.
What?
Ridiculous. All right, go ahead. Dad joke.
So Melanie asked me the other day if I had seen the Dog Bowl. And I looked at her and I said, I wasn't aware that he could.
I'm sure she just shook her head and just walked away. I'm sure she just had
she flipped me off. She flipped me off.
Lord,
I had it coming. I deserved it.
Yeah, no, 100% you deserve that one. Okay, solid dad joke to start. All right. Let's have some fun this week, Lionel. Let's
I'm down.
Let's play some this or that.
This or that. You can either have no taste or hearing, two. So you don't have any taste or hearing.
Okay.
Either that or no balls.
Oh, no balls. Man, that's easy. That ain't nothing. No balls. I mean, what? Balls aren't really essential. Like they're not like they don't look great. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna get into a whole like tangent about like balls, but I mean, like, you know,
I'm gonna go with I think I can live without my ball sack, honestly. But
yeah, I was like, I feel like people live without one ball. People live without like people get like vasectomies. I mean, the balls are still there, but like I feel like you know. Plan on adopting kids anyway. That ain't gonna affect me one bit. Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Ain't gonna affect me one bit.
That was an easy one for you.
Yeah, I was about to say that was easy.
Here you go. I got one. This or that. Shampoo or toothpaste?
Oh. I'm gonna say toothpaste, and here's why. I could condition my hair and still get around. It won't get the same effect, but I could get some level of an effect. At least I'm like attempting to clean. If I don't have toothpaste, what am I cleaning my teeth with?
Okay. Shampoo and conditioner or toothpaste.
Okay. Well, when you do that, I mean, that's, you know.
Trying to get around the rules, motherfucker. The ability to wash your hair or the ability to brush your teeth.
I mean, again, I'm gonna go with the ability to like walk. Well, the ability to brush my teeth. Like I'd shave my head before, like I'm gonna go without brushing my teeth regularly. I mean, am I gonna sit here and say that I have not gone a day or two without brushing my teeth in my lifetime? No. But I feel as though you could only do that for so long. And I think that amount of time is a day. I think you get one day that you go without brushing your teeth.
I'm gonna go toothpaste too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Either way, we don't live in this scenario. So, But Peep This viewers, please brush your teeth and wash your hair.
Wash your hair, please.
Wash your hair.
You lice carrying motherfuckers.
Let me throw one in there. Let me throw one in there. Trucks or cars? This or that.
When you say trucks or cars,
I don't mean like 18-wheelers. I mean like,
like a pickup truck,
like a pickup truck,
F-150 or like a sedan. Where do SUVs fall? They're still their own category?
Yeah, they're their own category in this scenario.
Their own category?
Yeah. So pickup trucks or cars.
Give me trucks. My big ass can't fit in a car, no way.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I was gonna say cars because like while I have enjoyed driving like the trucks that I've driven in my lifetime, like more than the cars, that gas, I can't do it. And also like you don't get a lot of room in a truck unless you get like one of the big trucks.
What are you talking about? Like what are you driving? Like a Nissan Frontier or something?
I was actually driving a Ford Ranger, but wasn't a ton of room back there.
Does that count as a pickup truck though?
That it had a bed and it was a truck, and I picked some shit up in there. I moved furniture all across Spring Hill's damn campus with that damn truck.
I thought you were talking about like an F-150 or something in that category.
I mean, that all falls under pickup trucks, would it not?
I've never gotten into a pickup truck and not had any room.
I don't mean like for the driver. I mean like for like the passengers and shit.
I don't give a damn about the passengers.
Like I can't make like a long drive in a truck. It seems like it's not gonna be.
Yeah, you can.
Not I can't. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. I can't. I'd rather be in a car.
I want to be. If we're making a long trip, I need to be high off the ground.
I mean, I pushed my seat all the way to the floor, so I mean, high off the ground ain't a thing for me.
That was the easy one. Give me another one.
You want another one? Let's see what I got on my list here. Small town living or big city living? We've both done both.
That's tough.
It is tough. I thought about this for a good while earlier.
Big city, like we're talking about small town. Okay. Let's dissect. So when we talk about small town living, do we have to take it like, is it like the small towns that we lived in?
No. Like the concept of living in a small town that we are familiar with because of the areas that we lived in, but we don't have to have those areas. Like when I thought of this, I didn't think Luling, but I did sit there and go, wow, I did grow up in Luling. So I got my information from, Douglas, Georgia, another one. Small town.
Give me big city living.
See, give me small town living. And like the thing is, like, I love Jacksonville. I really do. But there are like key things that I just enjoy a lot more in a small town. For example, I hate traffic. I hate driving. So for me, being in a small town, like I'll be able to, get where I need to get to without having too many issues.
And see, that's the thing with me. I hate small town driving. I hate one lane streets. Like I have a heavy foot. Like I will pass your ass. I don't know. And then I would not like if I had to choose a big city to live in the Midwest, it'd probably be Chicago. Simply because the food is better.
See, I haven't been to Chicago, so I mean, I don't know, and I mean, and like Jacksonville, the other thing about the reason why I say small town is because a lot of people say about Jacksonville, especially when they live here, like Jacksonville is a big city when it comes to like the amount of land that's there, but when you're in the individual parts, it feels small. And it's those aspects, that small town aspect that I enjoy about Jacksonville.
See, I don't think that that's a thing.
Oh, I can promise you it's a thing here.
Like, oh, that people say that in Indiana, like this is a big city with small town, with a small town feel. Like, no, this feels like a fucking big ass city. This is exactly what it feels like.
Jacksonville don't feel like
there's an interstate running through here.
Well, okay, the small town I grew up around and the towns I grew up around, we had a highway that went through and an interstate that we used to get everywhere. So like, it wasn't like it took 10 minutes to get to the interstate and I lived 5 minutes off the highway. So like, I'm used to that. But like, the fact that Jacksonville goes in a damn circle, that I can drive the entirety of Jacksonville, the perimeter of it, in a circle, and where I started, I'll end up if I just stay on the road. But
give me small town. No, give me big city. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go small town.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I almost used the pass on that one, but no.
Almost.
Give me a big city. Just right. For purely because of accessibility.
It's fair.
That's the deciding factor.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Throw some more at me.
Air conditioning or deodorant?
See, you don't be like keeping the theme. You just be throwing stuff. I mean,
you want to be cool all the time or musty all the time?
Cool, to be honest with you. I'll stink, but at least I feel all right. I don't give a fuck about stinking. Because I mean, because the thing is, if I don't have air conditioning anywhere, the amount of deodorant I put on ain't gonna fucking matter anyway.
What kind of deodorant are you using?
I don't think you realize how much I sweat.
I don't think you realize how much I sweat.
I think I sweat more than you.
I'm twice your size. I sweat more.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I'm telling you right now, I sweat more than anybody I know.
Sean, I got a pile of dirty work clothes over in the corner. I would gladly pull out and show you.
I got a pile of clothes that I wore for an hour yesterday that's soaked because of how much I sweat because I was outside.
What deodorant do you use?
I use what is it? Old Spice. I think it's Old Spice Sport.
That's your problem. You need to switch deodorants.
Why?
Because
I mean, I don't have a problem with my deodorant. I'm gonna tell you that right now. As much as I sweat, I don't stink. But I'm telling you, I would rather stink than not be cool. I don't have a problem with my deodorant. I actually get lots of compliments on the way that I smell.
Even though this is my this or that, I have a question.
Okay. Why are you asking me?
What part of the country am I living in?
Whatever one you want. I mean, I don't.
No, I mean, because it would be the deciding factor.
Oh yeah, because I mean, if you lived up north, you would go with deodorant. But if you were in the south, this is a little bit more of a question. Plus, like, not everybody in the South wears deodorant anyway. We know that firsthand.
True.
But I could tell you, I can count on one hand the amount of houses I've been in that don't have AC.
Or at least a big ass fan.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go AC. I'll be musty.
Yeah. I'll be musty before
you had to walk me through that one, but
I'm gonna be honest. Look, it is what it is.
But the AC blowing on 65 though.
Like, like don't get me wrong. If I have it at AC, like we gotta stay cool all the time. I'm still gonna sweat my ass off, but you know.
What's my thermostat on right now? I hear 60, 61 in here.
I think mine's on 74 because I was cold, real cold.
Just turn it the fuck off at this point. 74 is like room temperature.
Yep.
It's like outside.
Oh no. I wish it was outside.
Here we go. Hot showers or fried foods?
What are these comparisons?
Don't worry, just answer the question.
What? I mean, fried foods because I used to take cold showers. Because when this is gonna sound so bad. Okay, I need to put out a message to all my my JROTC people. I need y'all to hear me as a person who was very big into JROTC, who was second in command his senior year and put in, at least 1,000 service hours and numerous time. If you're in high school, you're not in the military. And I say that because I was in JROTC and there were some dudes in there who thought they were in the military. With that being said, me being one of those dumbass people, did I walk around and like show it constantly? No, but was I like, I'm gonna be in the military? Yeah. People who tell you to prepare for going in the military tell you you should get used to taking cold showers. And I did like this, it was like a week-long like high school boot camp pretty much for like JROTC people. Or like they pretty much put you through like what you would think boot camp would be, but like on high school level. So like they're not like yelling in your face like cuss words, but they are yelling in your face. Like if you pass out, they're gonna like help you up, but you still might pass out. Like, those types of things. And we only had 30 seconds to take a shower each because the whole floor had to be done taking a shower in like 10 minutes. So, and there's like 20 people on the floor. So we had like 30 seconds to take a shower. You don't have enough time for the water to warm up.
That was more information than I needed.
It was. Like I told you before we started, I am a little tired. So my information will be free flowing.
I'm glad I didn't go to high school with you because I would have been one to tell you, hey, motherfucker.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like
the same Fort Bragg.
I don't think we would have been friends in high school because I looked like a skinhead. So
yeah, I would have probably whooped your ass in high school.
A lot of people wanted to whoop my ass.
So
no one ever did though.
Maybe because you look like you were 12 in high school.
That's why I said many people wanted to whoop my ass. No one ever did.
So you're going with fried foods because you took cold showers for a week in JROTC?
I mean, that's where it started, but I mean, I don't really mind cold showers.
That's where we're going?
Sure, if that's how you want to go about that.
That's what I got from the story. You took cold showers for a week.
Take whatever you want from the story.
You would choose fried foods over hot showers.
I mean, I would choose fried foods. I mean, that's just. But I mean, I could cut out fried foods.
I'm gonna go hot shower. I'm gonna go hot shower. Yeah. I'm gonna go hot shower.
Hot showers are important. I don't know.
As southern as I am, I hate a cold shower.
Oh, I mean, they don't bother me, so I think that's just part of it.
I'll bake chicken.
I'll bake.
Oh yeah. Chicken. By the way, there was baked chicken at Steve's wedding.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, it was. Sure, I swear to. Listen. First of all, let's pause from this. Steve's wedding. I hope Steve is watching this or gets to watch it. He probably will.
He probably will.
Steve is a cold-blooded son of a bitch, and I mean that in a good way.
So you had said that, but I didn't know what you meant. You never elaborated.
Like, we're rehearsing and stuff like that. We went to the rehearsal dinner. And it was a small wedding, like 50, 60 people, and they'd written their own vows. And I thought in my head that they'd gone over their vows with each other or with somebody, So I'm not thinking anything else. Steve's a writer. This is what he does for a living,
Oh my.
So we're me and Steve, we're standing at the altar. She comes in and they start reading vows. And Steve poured his fucking heart. Steve's a real spiritual dude. Like, I don't know anybody with faith strong as Steve. Steve, man, listen. When I was 21 on this date and time, I asked God to send me a wife. And here we are, 8 years, 5 days. Like, he named it all the way down to the second.
Ooh.
And I'm like, ooh. Like, if you watch the live, because this wedding was live streamed, you looking at my face, and I'm like, what? And then his bride at the time, she's looking at me like, you knew about this? And there was really nothing she could say after that. Like, how do you follow? She should have went first.
Truly.
So when it came time for her, to do the ring ceremony, so Mia has a daughter, little girl.
Yeah.
Steve goes into his pocket, right? And he pulls out a ring pop and he slides it on this little girl's finger. And his dad looked at him and said, "You done changed the game, son." Because his dad was who married him. And I'm just like, God.
Jeez.
After the wedding, I got yelled at.
For what?
Mia yelled at me. She's like, "You didn't read his vows?" I was like, "Steve's a writer. I didn't. What do I need to read his vows for? You didn't tell me he was going to do all that. I mean, I figured you knew. Like, it's Steve."
No, I mean, even if you read it, what would you have
done?
Take it out? It's like, stop it. Like, what? That was the best vows that's ever been written. What?
She was not happy with me. Like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you want.
Lord of mercy.
And of course, I told the story at his wedding about how he sold himself into the game. Well, I tied it into him being like committed. I actually had a speech somewhere else, but ultimately, that's why we didn't have an episode last week, guys, because I was in Alabama because Steve got married. And
cheers to Steve and Mia. My cup is green. That's why I get. There we go.
And Steve will be back, guys, before college football starts.
Absolutely.
So, okay. This or that. Highly questionable does see or no. I think
I have seen, yeah.
We're going to play see or no next week.
Okay.
A face that everybody laughs at or a name that everybody laughs at?
Like, for me personally, like if I had a face that everybody laughed at.
Yeah, or everybody laughed at
that everybody laughed at. I'm going to take the name.
I'm going to take the name.
Because I could just go by a different name.
Like if your name was Mike Oxhard.
Yeah, I can't walk around with a mask.
I can deal with that.
Like
Big Wolf. Like I could deal with a name like that. I just go by Richard,
Big Wolf.
So
Big Wolf.
I set you up right. I'm finna set you up for the kill now.
That's
your dominant hand or both of your feet. Yeah, set you up for the kill.
My dominant hand.
Your dominant hand.
Yeah.
Or both feet.
Oh, that's so tough. Wait a minute. No.
You're right-handed, right? So
yeah,
your right hand or both your feet.
oh, that's hard. Jeez. I'm gonna go both my feet. I'm gonna go both my feet. Here's why. I can't play video games without one hand.
Damn, I didn't even think about video games.
I could find a way to swim with no feet. You know, I don't like running anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, like, yeah. Take my right hand. No, I mean, take both my feet.
I'm gonna say take my left hand. Because one, I would look goofy as hell with no feet. I already look goofy already, right? Two, I don't think it's a trash bag that my big ass feet.
A picture with no feet.
Right. I look goofy as hell.
And you look goofy as hell. People be like, damn, where the feet go?
I thought about this.
I bet you looked in the mirror and went, what do I look like with no feet?
You haven't done that, Sean?
Oh.
You haven't done that?
What if we do myself in the mirror and go, oh, what do I look like
with no feet?
What do I look like? I have no feet.
You've never taken your hat and like brought it all the way down. It's like, I wonder what I look like without any hair. And you just kind of like look like that and just kind of like, you've never done that?
I'm doing it with hair, not with my feet.
Well, that's your homework. Look in the mirror and, see, and try to pick what you look like without any.
Oh my God, my stomach hurts.
Here's my logic to having one hand. They make controllers for one-handed controllers.
Yeah.
I can learn how to write with my right hand. I mean, I'm left-handed, so this feels weird versus this.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm left-handed, so
I can make it look normal, but no writing is gonna.
You'd have to make it work. Like there's no other option.
I mean, I would just type everything.
Pretty much.
I mean, I would just type, like, honestly.
You pretty much have to just learn how to write your name or sign with your dominant hand, which, damn, I can't do.
Yeah.
Nope, I just got it. So take my left hand. I want to keep my feet.
You take my feet. I'll keep my right hand. All right.
You're winning.
Here's one that works with our current outfit. Alabama or Louisiana? Now, before you answer, we're taking everything into account. History, the way it shaped the world, where it is currently, what it brings to the table, everything.
I'm gonna tell you like this. All right. You can agree with me or disagree with me, but this is how I feel. You take the food and the music out of both of these states, and they are mid.
Oh, they're not mid. They're garbage.
They're
trash. They're fucked.
So I honestly, I could live with either one.
Yeah, but you got to pick one.
I'm gonna pick Alabama because I'm biased because I grew up there.
See, here's the reason why you can't pick Alabama. You ready?
Why?
See, I came prepared for this. Without Louisiana, There's no Louisiana Purchase.
Alabama was not a part of the Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah, it was. It was in that. It was like a part of Mississippi and a part of Alabama.
Let me look that shit up real quick because I think you're bullshitting.
No, I'm not bullshitting. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cut it. I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Give me Alabama.
I mean, I'm still gonna take Louisiana.
That's fine. I mean, like you knew this was gonna be a biased question when you asked it.
Yeah, of course. One of what as the British dating shows say. I wanted a little bit of banter. It's a horrible accent, but I went for it anyway.
You just went for it
anyway.
So I'm working in Albany, New York, right at the port of Albany, and there's these we have to use the union guys to do labor and stuff. It's like state law. So our lift operator, his name is Max, and he's from Jamaica.
Okay.
So he goes by Mad Max, and if you don't get that reference, then you need to go watch a movie that I'll give you later.
Boy, howdy. Okay.
So of course he comes up to me, and I'm the boss. So he goes, "The white man, he boss too?" I go, "No." He said, "Give me $5. Me go your bumper cloth and white man ear." And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." So I gave him $5, and he was like, "I'm not gonna make it obvious." So we were just talking, and he asked him a question, and he was like, "Nah, I know what you're talking about." He just went, "Bumper cloth." I almost fucking died.
Bumper cloth.
It was the best $5 I ever spent.
Oh my God.
He was like, "Me make white man uncomfortable all day." He yelled bumper cloth at him all fucking day. The union didn't send him back to me today because I would have had too much fun. It was probably for the best. I wouldn't have got any work done with that Jamaican with Mad Max sitting there.
Shout out Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Oh,
motherfucker wore $600 sunglasses to a job site.
Oh my God.
That's a different type of beast.
That's something. All right. Well. All right.
Here you go. Here's one.
All right, throw one at me.
Every red light ever you will hit.
Option number 2. I don't even know what option number 2 is, but I can't. There's no way. There's no way. I would be so pissed. I'd be livid. I'm darn. I just whatever option number 2 is.
Super slow internet when the sun goes down.
I'll take super slow internet. I just want to use my computer at night. Fuck it. Are you kidding me? Are you every red light ever? Do you know how many red lights there are in Jacksonville? Do you know how many I regularly hit? It would take me 20 minutes to get home when I live 2 miles, for me driving 2 miles away. Absolutely not. I'd lose my damn mind. I would lose my damn mind. What? Oh my God. Give me solar powered. Give me solar powered internet all day.
I'm gonna take the red lights. There's nothing I hate in this world more than slow ass internet.
I'll tell you what though. I wouldn't like it either, but my God, I'd rather that than hit every fucking red light in the world. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'd be pissed. I already got bad road rage as it is. You want me to get stopped at every red light? You gonna have me sitting there at the red lights thinking, is this red light even necessary? Like, why do we have this one here? I already hit 10 of them back here. We need another one.
Calculated driving, man. Calculated driving.
Oh my God. Give me another one.
Eating nothing but celery or nothing but oatmeal.
Give me the oatmeal. At least have
Give me the celery.
Oh God.
I can't fucking stand oatmeal.
I mean, at least I got some taste. I mean, it ain't my favorite thing, but
I'll season the shit out that celery.
What you gonna put on it?
Anything.
What you season water? What are you gonna season water with?
I can cook the celery.
That's gross. That's That's gross.
What do you mean that's gross?
That's gross. All right. Here's one for you.
No. What the fuck do you mean that's gross?
What you gonna put Italian seasoning on fucking celery? Italian seasoning, some basil. You gonna put more green on green? What is this?
You can put anything on celery.
Gosh. I don't eat celery as it is. I don't think cooked is gonna change anything.
That's why you got acne under your beard.
I don't have acne under my beard.
No vegetables in your diet.
I do have vegetables in my diet. Thank you very much. It's just not a lot. I have them there. It's just not.
You have vegetable in your diet.
No, I ate mushrooms, bell pepper, and onions the other day. There was lettuce in the meal that my sister made for me. There's corn in there, tomatoes. I'm like, I'm all over the place. I got a whole fucking garden in my stomach.
I don't believe you, but whatever.
There's just more of a farm there too, with the chicken and the cheese
and the whack ass Chick-fil-A that's in there.
There's no Chick-fil-A in there.
Dry ass Chick-fil-A in your stomach.
There's no Chick-fil-A. I can't tell you the last time I had Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you can.
I can. The last time I remember was getting it when we went to the mall. I had that conversation. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but it was a thing. I'm not gonna put people on blast here. That would be unnecessary.
Deontay, he's talking to you.
I cannot confirm nor deny the accusations that are being thrown my way. All I'm gonna say is that one of the guests that we brought on this show, last time I got Chick-fil-A was with them.
Whatever. What's with the secrecy?
Because I'm not gonna put people on blast. I feel like that's just. I don't think anybody should be proud of eating Chick-fil-A personally. So I mean, I'm not gonna.
You're the only one on this podcast who likes Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but I can't tell you the last time I ate it.
That doesn't matter. You're the only one. The two of us. You're the only one who eats Chick-fil-A.
That's fine. I haven't in a long time.
The shit is dry. Everything about Chick-fil-A is dry.
For me, it's a moral thing. I mean, the chicken's enough. I mean, it's decent. I don't eat it when I'm looking for a solid meal. I eat it when I'm rushing around, but I still want an okay chicken sandwich. It might be dry, but you drench that shit in that sauce. The sauce is good.
Anyway, so you're fucking. What? Yeah.
Zaxby's is better though. I just want that put out there. Zaxby's
strength or smarts?
Smarts. I've never been strong. I went most of my life not being a strong person. I think I could do the rest.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay, interesting.
Because honestly, I can't pick between the two. I'm strong and smart. I don't know if I could deal with being a smart weakling or a strong dummy. That's just a choice.
I feel like if you're strong, people just in general assume you're a dummy, though. So I feel like you could do strength without really changing your life too much. I think it might just be like personal gain. Like,
I don't know. Healthy food with no taste, or unhealthy food with plenty of taste. Give me the unhealthy food. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
I don't know.
I'm not eating tree bark for the rest of my life. Sorry.
I would like to. I would like to at some point in time be healthier. And I feel like if I eat more healthy food, it'll help me be healthier. And I'd rather live that than. But taste is taste. Taste is important. Yeah, give me the unhealthy food. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Act like I eat healthy food anyway. Give me the unhealthy food.
I mean,
yeah. All right, let's do a sports one. Let's do a sports one. So you got to keep in mind all of the different things that both of these things brought to the table. When you pick one, the other one goes away completely, and all the accomplishments that go with it and everything that it brought to the table.
okay.
All the people, everything. The Warriors' current dynasty. Because if you feel the Warriors don't have a dynasty at this point, I don't really know what to tell you. Or Bama's early 2000s dynasty.
Define early 2000s.
Like after, what was it, after 08?
So 09, 11, and 12?
No, I mean like that entire like period of time. Like for the Warriors, like from like 2016 to now, 2015 actually, 2015 to now, and for Bama 2009 till
now.
Yeah.
So the Warriors dynasty or Alabama's dynasty?
Yeah, that's exactly what I have. You get rid of
I don't even like basketball that much.
You get rid of Steph Curry. You get rid of Klay Thompson. You get rid of Steve Kerr. You're getting rid of the way the game has changed at this point. You're getting rid of one of the nicest people in basketball. You get rid of all of that for some 70-year-old man and a bunch of college students. We'd have had all you want.
I feel like you knew the answer to that question before you presented it.
I feel as though it'd make you think a little bit.
No.
Selfish.
You're asking me to choose between two sports dynasties. One I don't really care about that much, and one I grew up watching.
I think what the Warriors dynasty has done for basketball though is very important. And I don't know. I'd give up the Saints Super Bowl to keep the Warriors dynasty. I think what they've done for basketball is incredibly important.
No. I'm not saying that ain't important. I'm just saying I wouldn't choose it over Alabama football.
Okay.
If you'd have said the Lakers dynasty, I would have thought about it a little more. But I would have still chose Alabama.
Okay.
Maybe not because of Kobe Bryant, but most likely I would have chose Alabama.
No.
Come on, hit me with another one. That was too easy.
DC or Marvel? That includes comics, characters, movies, television, games, everything.
I don't even like superhero shit like that. I guess Marvel.
See, I'm a DC person all the way. The only thing, and I really brought this up so I could say this statement right here, because I want this known, and I need people to understand this. Okay. Before I say this, rest in peace, Stan Lee. Phenomenal individual when it comes to this genre. But if you take away this recent string of movies from Marvel, they have nothing that DC doesn't have. Marvel legitimately just has the movies because their characters are boring. They're boring. Captain America, boring. I have a friend of mine that's going to want to punch me in the face when I say that one. Let me even say this. Spider-Man, kind of boring. Iron Man, boring. Ant-Man, boring. A guy who shoots arrows, boring. You know what's not boring? Batman. You know what is boring? Superman. DC will always have Superman to where they need to say Superman sucks. Superman sucks ass. It's one of the worst things he did. Superman sucks. DC's got great TV shows, great comics, great characters. excellent stories, and Marvel's just like, I'm the hero and I am great. Fuck you.
I can take it or leave it.
That's fine. That's fine.
I feel like you put that one on just to make that rant.
I did. Yeah, that's literally what I said. I said I put this one on just to make the rant. I figured you would have. I knew you were gonna pick Marvel. I figured you would have a little bit more than that. But
shoulder shrug.
Yeah, a little bit more than a shoulder shrug. I got one more, but I want to save it for last because it's gonna transition well into a different topic.
Okay, I got one. I got two more.
Okay.
Shaved head or pierced nose?
I'll take a pierced nose. I've taken pictures of myself with a fake nose ring in. Ain't too bad.
I think I'd honestly I'd get a nose ring. Through my thick ass nostril, it probably hurt like hell. Then I really look like Hillary.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out Hillary. Yeah, definitely a nose piercing. Definitely a nose piercing.
Okay, here we go. Homeless, but you never have to work. Big house, but you hate your job.
So the implication of I don't have to work means that even though I don't have a place to live, I still have money?
No, you don't have money. You just don't need money.
Well, I think that's what being homeless is. You just don't
like
I can just get food whenever I want.
You can eat it. You can eat. You have food every day, but that's about it.
I got food every day. I got clothes. Something if it rains, I got somewhere I can go and hide in. Like a little fucking awning or like a bus station or something.
Something, yeah, but
I don't have to work. Or I have a really big house, but I hate my job. See, here's the thing. I don't really need a big house, so I don't really want a big house. I want to love my job. I don't really want to work. If I had the option to go my entire life without working, I would take it.
I don't think anybody wants to work.
And being homeless, if I have food, that's really the only thing I'm concerned about. I'm going to go with homeless and not having to work. I'll be a lazy piece of shit.
Fucking light fixtures making a weird noise. I hate fucking hotels for stuff like this. Give me the big house.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could hate my job. If I'm at work, I want to at least enjoy it.
Simply for this reason. You know when you hear people say money don't buy happiness, but I love to cry in a Mercedes? Yeah. Pretty much that, but a house.
It's fair.
This big ass house, but I hate what I do. I mean, I sort of kind of don't like what I do now, so it kind of sucks because you travel. I'm in Albany, New York. Who the fuck wants to come here? Shout out Albany, but this is not on a list of destinations to go in the U.S.
No, sorry.
If it is, I missed that list.
So I missed the list. All right, and last one, and we'll transition to a new topic. John Cena or Hulk Hogan. However, hold on. Strictly wrestling and what they did for the business. So John take out Cena. All of the shitty stuff that Hogan did. Let me make my point. Jesus,
it don't matter.
Take out all the racism and keep the fucking sex tape. That's one of the greatest things in the world. But all the other the backstage stuff, all that stuff, take all of that out with Hogan, make Hogan a decent dude. with his wrestling versus Cena's wrestling. And you're saying John Cena?
It's crazy that you have to do all of this stuff for Hulk Hogan, but not John Cena.
Well, because my point is, it's John Cena. Because John Cena is a good wrestler and always has been. We just had issues. Hulk Hogan is not a good wrestler. Hulk Hogan doesn't do a lot of moves, and his promos are good.
Mid.
But, you know, they were good for the time. I mean, telling kids to take their vitamins, say their prayers, fantastic. You know, let me tell you something, brother, is stuff people still say.
That wore off on me quickly. Like, it's not like The Rock has come back to whatever city he's in.
Yeah.
You know, it's, you know.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't know. I feel like if Hulk Hogan, you know, again, wasn't a piece of shit as a person, and then, you know, came around and was like, well, let me tell you something, brother. Like, people would pop like a motherfucker.
Bro, I'm going to say John Cena.
Pop like a motherfucker.
Here is why. Okay. John Cena had an album that went platinum, and we listened to that shit.
John Cena has the ability to rap well. Does he?
John Cena.
But he has the ability to rap well.
Sean, John Cena put out an album.
He put out multiple albums, actually.
Well, yeah, true. And we went out and bought it. Hulk Hogan comes out with an album. Man, shut up. Get out of here. Buying a Hulk Hogan album.
Go ahead the N-word on it. That's for damn sure.
Right. And for the record, okay, it's 2022. John Cena released an album in 2005. We were what, 10?
Yeah. No.
10-year-old me is like, John Cena's the best rapper alive. Jay-Z, never heard of him. Eminem, never heard of him. You know, NWA, never heard of him. Kanye West, never heard of him. Like, every rapper that was out, never heard of him. John Cena's the best. Now, I went back and just like listened to the WWE playlist, and John Cena's album popped up, and I listened to it from start to finish, and I was like, yo, this is fucking garbage. What the fuck is this?
Now, I'll be honest with you. If John Cena put out an album tomorrow, I'd listen to it.
I definitely listen to it.
He'd get to listen. I don't know if he'd get the good review, but he'd get to listen.
Yeah, I definitely listen to it, but I'm just like, John Cena, this ain't bars, man. No. Like, even when he was like doing it on TV, like when he was in like rivalries and feuds, I go back and like I watch his old episodes on like Peacock, and I'm like, this. Everybody's like, ooh, like that's not a bar.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, especially when it comes to wrestling. John Cena was way better in the ring than he was on the microphone.
Agreed.
John Cena in the ring. I'm gonna run through a list of people that John Cena has fought in the past and has put on classics with. And not saying anything about these people, but you'll see a common thread in a minute. Batista, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, and not Dead Man Undertaker. This is American Badass Undertaker. You coming to my yard? Which, by the way, another unpopular opinion. I understand why everybody didn't like Badass Undertaker. I love Badass Undertaker. I one of my favorite characters in wrestling, to be honest. I know it doesn't go with the whole dead man gimmick, but it was a change that was needed at the time, and it worked. And it worked. And it was good.
Throw Edge in there.
I'm not gonna throw Edge in there, and you'll see why in a minute.
I put Edge in there.
The Miz, just you'll understand why I'm not throwing like Edge in there. Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Sheamus. These are people that are good, but they're not fantastic in the ring, you know? Like, and I know a lot of people gonna argue with me on Randy Orton. Randy Orton's promos are boring. Randy Orton's promos are boring. I've been a Randy Orton fan for a long time. Randy Orton promos are boring. His walk to the ring is ridiculous, and his matches are very slow paced. I understand why he's a legend, and I will never take that away from him. The reason why I'm not going to put Edge in there is because Edge is one of the best workers in the business. Point blank, period. But all the people I named weren't great workers. But John Cena made us believe all of them were stars, whether they were or weren't.
If I were trying to get over in the WWE, I don't want a rivalry with John Cena.
No.
I want The Miz.
Oh, yeah. I want The Miz.
I want The Miz.
I want The Miz. I'll tell you, one of my favorite promos of all time is The Miz's promo. Well, I'll tell you one of my favorite promos of all time, and I'll tell you one of my favorite Miz moments of all time. One of my favorite promos of all time was the Talking Smack episode where he goes off on Daniel Bryan. And he tells him, oh, you're telling me that like I wrestle, in this like ridiculous way, but I don't get injured. And by the way, if you're so dedicated to the sport, why don't you quit WWE since they won't let you wrestle and go wrestle in the bingo halls? Like you need to watch it. Like it's so good. It caused like legitimate heat like between those two, but it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Poor Renee Young is like nervous. Like it's so good. So good, so good. But one of my favorite Miz moments is when he's cutting a promo on AJ Styles. And he this is what AJ Styles was going around saying, like, oh yeah, I beat John Cena. And the Miz comes out and says,
yep, John Cena.
Yeah, I've done that already. So if I were you, I would stop bragging about beating up John Cena. It delivers.
The Miz is great. I love him. Like, he is my favorite heel.
And the face of AJ Styles is like oh man, the Miz is great. Yeah, I would 100% want to, because at least I know with the Miz I'm gonna get put over potentially. John Cena, maybe now he'll put somebody over, but back in the day,
you'll bury.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, I want to say Carlito got buried by John Cena.
No, you know who Carlito got buried by? I'll tell you exactly. Carlito got buried by Ric Flair. So there was a moment where, and this is a real documented thing that happened. There was a moment where, because when they brought in Carlito to be a star. They were like, this is the guy. He's going to be great. He's not a mid card. Like, this is the guy. Why they put the Intercontinental Championship on him so early and everything like that. Well, Carlito had developed like a reputation backstage. And so on TV, they sent Ric Flair to cut a promo on him on camera without him knowing it. So Ric Flair just starts like he's with Torrie Wilson, and Ric Flair just walks up to him and he just lays into him like, where are you going? And he's like, I don't have a match tonight. Like, I'm, going to go home. And he's like, oh, you're going to sit there and you're going to go home? Like, that's not what real champions do. If you want to get ahead in this bitch, you got to da-da-da-da-da. And like the whole story behind it was like WWE was pissed about how like Carlito was being treated. Or I'm sorry, how about how Carlito's attitude was? So they sent Ric Flair to go and like just lambast him on the internet. I mean, or just lambast him on TV. So that's who buried Carlito. That's who buried Carlito.
That's Damn.
Yeah, that's who buried Carlito. And you could find it, and I watched it, and now, and like knowing that story, you look at it and you go, like, Tori Wilson's hella uncomfortable. Like, you can tell she has no idea what to do. And you kind of tell Carlito's like, what is happening right now? But he can't do anything because he knows he's on camera.
You know, there is another reason why I don't like Ric Flair. I couldn't come up with it the other night. There's this YouTube video of Teddy Long doing an interview of back when he was a referee in NWA.
I've seen exactly what you're. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do I need to go on? Ric Flair's a racist.
Ric Flair's a racist, 100%. It's definitely been confirmed. Ric Flair was so good at wrestling that he has had more terrible things that he's done, and people are still like celebrating like his last match that I think happened already or will happen or something. I don't know. You gotta watch that video though. It's crazy. But anyway, but yeah, so those were some unpopular opinions.
Here's another one.
Here's
another WWE unpopular opinion.
Okay, WWE unpopular opinion.
I'm ready for the Bloodline title reign to be fucking done.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like this would have been like on SmackDown, a long-standing feud. Big E's not fucking healthy, but I would have put. Fuck. What do you put there?
That's kind of the problem.
Here we go. Bobby Lashley. On SmackDown with Kofi and Xavier. Bloodline feud. WWE title. Tag titles. See, you know what? We're talking WWE, folks. Here we go. Triple H is the man now. I don't know if you guys have known or watch, or, you know, if you've been on the Rock for the past weekend. Triple H is the man. He's over creative, creating a buzz. Everybody's excited. I'm excited. Sean's excited. Here's what I think should happen right away. I think that Triple H should split the damn titles. And here's how he can do it. That whole WWE undisputed tag team title, like WWE undisputed Universal Championship name goes out of the window. You got the WWE Championship on one shoulder, you got the Universal Championship on the other, right? Make that clear at SummerSlam, okay? And you tell Theory, hey, there's one contract for one title in that case. When Theory cashes in, he picks, after he pins Roman, he picks up both titles, whichever one he wants, he drops the other one on him. Or Roman or Brock Lesnar, so have you. Okay? Do the same thing with the tag titles. Triple threat tag team match, you know, elimination, whatever. Two matches. A ladder match. And two tag teams, both of them grab one title, and now the titles are split. Go to Raw, run Raw, go to SmackDown, run SmackDown. Or if you're not going to split the titles, make one title, bring the shows back together, which I wouldn't do. But with Triple H coming back, I think that a lot more talent is coming in, and you will be able to equally like do shows and either get rid of the damn women's tag team championships or bring the women, like bring more women in, get an actual tag team division and let them fucking fight. Let them compete.
Stop splitting up actual tag teams and stop putting single superstars together to make tag teams.
Right. Bring some tag teams.
Stop it. Stop it. I would much rather the early 2000 thing where we take two people who aren't doing anything at the time and just put them together and let them get a run for a second. I mean, that's how our Rated RKO came together. That's how Rey Mysterio and Edge came together. Maybe Edge is just a really good tag team wrestler. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the
Show Miz.
Showmiz is how they came together. Jericho, that's another one. Jericho was great. Everything Jericho does is great.
I like Jericho. I really wish Jericho had a better relationship. I would love to have him back in WWE.
Oh, Jericho has a great relationship with Vince. Oh, it's phenomenal relationship with Vince. That's not the problem. The problem is Jericho doesn't want to be on WWE. That's the problem. Jericho he is the only person that has a solid relationship with WWE. Now, since we're talking WWE, let's go through the whole thing. So, if you haven't heard, Vince McMahon, longtime chair, CEO, I mean, the man who pretty much revolutionized wrestling in both good and bad ways.
Or destroyed it, what have you.
At 77 years old, has decided it's time for me to step down and not do this anymore. He handed the reins over to his daughter, Stephanie, and the other new guy that they brought in that's been making a lot of buzz, Nick Khan. No relation to Tony Khan, by the way. And recently, Triple H, or otherwise known as Paul Levesque, was appointed the head of talent relations, which was held by shitbag John Laurinaitis, which we'll talk about why he's a shitbag in a minute, and now is being held by Triple H. But also, recently as in like 2 days ago, he was named the head of creative, which is a big deal because if anybody had any complaints about WWE, it was, well, the creative side. And Triple H being the head of creative backstage has made so many people happy.
Do you hear that?
What is that? What are they, people, outside your door?
This is why I hate traveling. Because you get people outside in the hallways.
Why are they so loud?
Don't cut this out either.
No, I'm not going to.
This is what we do for y'all.
Yeah.
And they're not even talking about shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, so major changes. Honestly, something I didn't think we'd see until Vince died. To be fair, I don't think anybody expected him, or let me rephrase this statement. I don't think anybody expected the amount of hush money that he paid for those employees. 14.6 million is a large amount of money. And when you are a publicly traded company like WWE, you can't make decisions like that. John Laurinaitis, same thing. I know no one's talking about it, but the original person the original thing that all this came about from, the paralegal quoted in the article, which, trigger warning for some people. Obviously we're talking about a little bit of, sexual misconduct and stuff of that nature, said that she was passed around between Vince and John Laurinaitis and paid off $8 million, not to say anything, some kind of ridiculous sum of money. But the words passed around are being used in the whole investigation.
So, for the record, I just want to say this on the record. If nothing happened to Vince McMahon, for this whole thing, I was going to stop watching WWE.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I already was pretty much out of it in general, but yeah, no. I mean, something had to be done. I mean, there was no way you could go. And the thing is, and here's the other thing, for those of you who don't know, this is not the first time that this has happened to Vince McMahon. In fact, this happened in the early 90s. Same thing. Hush money paid off. And I've done a little bit of research into it, being the big wrestling person I am. It's ugly. I mean, we knew that. I don't think anybody was necessarily surprised that Vince had this happen. I mean, you look at the way he portrays himself on TV. I mean, Mr. McMahon might be a character, but very clearly, and what we've known for a long time is that Vince is, well, not great. And more information is starting to come out about the meetings he would hold and everything like that. It's not going to go well. And because he doesn't have any power anymore, a lot more people are going to speak out. I'm going to be honest though. There's a big loser in all of this and everything that's been happening. And it's AEW. Because if I'm AEW, I'm terrified. Because you know that Triple H is a solid creative.
He's calling Adam Cole. They've been talking. They've been talking. Keith Lee. They've been
Samoa
talking.
Joe. Keith
they've
Lee.
Been talking.
They're gonna bring Swerve. Well, okay. I listen. I love Swerve. Swerve is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Love Swerve. I hope Keith Lee and Swerve stay where they are. I think it makes the most sense. But there are some AEW people that I could see that I could see bouncing. And if I'm Triple H, you know who's the first person I'm calling? And this is going to sound crazy. The first person I'm calling is Jon Moxley.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
And I'm going to him and I'm saying, hey, we know what happened. We're aware. That's gone. Full creative control. More money.
AEW cannot pay what WWE is paying.
They can pay close, but not the sponsorships, not everything like that. Now AEW does have a couple of good things going for it. Hold on, I gotta pause real quick. Whew. All right. But yeah, if I'm AEW, I'm scared, and I am really getting the people together and saying we need to do something because WWE is about to start poaching talent. Now, what I hope Triple H realizes more than anything else. I'm sorry, I really got to stop calling him Triple H. I really need to start calling him by his name. So what I hope Paul realizes more than anything else, it's weird to call him Paul. What I hope he realizes more than anything else is that competition is important. I really don't think they need to go and try and call all of AEW's talent to come over and have this dominant, I don't think we need that. I think we need Impact. We need Ring of Honor. We need, Ring of Honor's owned by,
And we can get 10 people from AEW. I think I like to have Moxley. I'd like to have Keith Lee back. I'd like to have Adam Cole. Keep Christian Cage far away from me.
You don't like Christian Cage?
No.
Oh man, I'm bringing it Christian Cage.
Adam Cole, easily. Keith Lee, Moxley. Give me the Young Bucks.
Okay.
Give me Scorpio Sky. I like him.
Scorpio Sky is nice.
And then give me what's the undefeated chick?
Jade Cargill.
Oh, give me her, and I'm gonna immediately put her in a rivalry with like Charlotte or no. Becky Lynch.
Becky.
Give me Britt Baker, DMD, and give me Swerve, and then I think we can make Raw and SmackDown shape.
So
NXT does not need any help.
No, not at all. So give me, and in no particular order.
No order.
Give me Moxley. Give me Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs. Love Hobbs.
Okay.
Love Hobbs. Give me Thunder Rosa. I love Thunder Rosa. I honestly think she could be doing better though. Give me Darby Allin. Give me MJF. Love.
I forgot.
Love MJF.
You think a MJF Miz rivalry would do good? Or are they just they're more of the same people?
I would rather have them on a tag team. I think they're too similar. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. On the mic, I think MJF is better. I will say that.
There are not too many people in WWE that are good on the mic or better on the mic than Miz is.
MJF is phenomenal. Give me oh god. You give me Adam Cole. I want Adam Cole. Give me give me Penta and Rey Fenix. Give me those two. And then also give me, even though it's rumored that they're about to break up, I feel like I could make something happen with them. Santana and Ortiz. You give me that, I could give you some
Raw and SmackDown will be good.
I give you some wild.
See, the crazy thing is, like, the women's division, like, bring back Naomi. You lost Sasha. That just happened.
I think you lost Naomi too. I think she plays her cards right. She could end up Impact Women's Champion. Easy. Because I don't think you're going into AEW and taking one of them titles.
No,
because you're not beating Britt Baker.
I think,
and you're not beating Jay Cargill.
Personally, I think in the WWE, the division that needs the most work is the tag team.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It's the tag, like the women's division. Like I said, if you're gonna have the tag team titles, like you got plenty of superstars.
Yeah. I don't think they need to fix the women's division by any means. I think the women's division is just as good as AEW's.
I think too.
The problem is they don't put a spotlight on it.
Exactly.
I think that's the problem.
That's
the problem isn't the division itself. The division itself is as talented as AEW's. To be honest,
I want to see Bianca Belair throw a bitch through a table. Like,
I don't know if I'm ready to see Bianca Belair heel yet. I don't know.
She doesn't have to be heel to throw a bitch through a table.
I mean, you gotta build something. You can't throw people through tables.
I'm just saying, like,
it's in the attitude era anymore, Lionel. We gotta have rules. We gotta have rules.
Did I tell you? I was thinking. Mel asked me, like, I wanted a tattoo for my birthday, which is next month, and she was like, "What are you gonna get a tattoo of?" And I said, "Ruthless aggression," and she was like, "Well, that's stupid."
Yeah, that is stupid,
dude. I think it's kind of cool.
Because all I hear every time I see it, all I'm gonna hear in my head is ruthless aggression.
Get it on
my all I'm gonna hear every time. Like that's it every time.
I'm gonna get it like all the way up my arm.
Lord of mercy.
Or would it be this way? No, you read left to right.
I don't know how you get it.
How would I do it?
I don't know. I don't have any tattoos. So.
I have Andre draw something up for me.
I plan on getting my whole left arm done.
Mel won't let me fucking get that done.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my whole.
Your skin is so black nobody will see it.
Oh, okay.
That's not true.
It's not true at all. Deontay has tattoos. Deontay has a chest tattoo. I didn't know he had a chest tattoo. I am not a great boyfriend. Like he told me the other day, we were talking about tattoos, and my sister wanted to get one. And we were talking about like the places that also my mom wanted to get one. I'll tell you some other stuff after.
A butterfly on her leg or something?
No, she was talking about getting a fucking titty tattoo. I was like, what's happening right now?
Listen, my mom calls me and tells me she's getting a tattoo on her fucking tits. I'm hanging up on her.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Like, listen, I love you. Good night.
And then like Deontay was like talking about like getting a chest tattoo. I'm like, you don't have a chest tattoo. He's like, yes, I do. I'm like, what? I'm like, I thought that was like here. Like, no, it's like here. I'm like, oh shit. Horrible.
You also German suplex your boyfriend, so I don't know.
Okay, listen, I mean, yes, that did happen. There was no intent to harm. It was
who German suplexes somebody without intent to harm?
me.
I've never seen a friendly German suplex.
It was friendly. We were laughing. I'm just a wrestling nut, so. But with all that being said, I am excited to see how WWE is going to move forward. I don't know if I'm going to watch it frequently. I'm going to wait until after SummerSlam before I start watching stuff, because that is the last show supposedly that was planned out prior to this change. I don't think that too much is going to change immediately, but I do think we're going to see some changes. And I think that is important. And, good luck to Paul and what he does.
So let me ask you a quick question before we get up off of here.
Okay. What you got?
All right. You're a wrestler. Whose theme song are you jacking?
I got a jack a theme song. I can't bring in my own. That's a tough one.
Ain't it?
That's hard. There are a lot of theme songs.
Okay, give me top 5 then. Here we go. There you go.
I mean, but theme song has to do with gimmick. Like that's tough. Like, I mean, all right. Top 5 in no particular order. Macho Man Randy Savage. I've always loved the graduation theme song that he had. Fucking fantastic. Christian's TNA theme. So when they did like the more heavier version of it, I like that a lot more. Lord, this is hard.
It's not that hard. I don't.
No, it is that hard. Damn.
I actually got 6.
Run through yours. I have my 2. Run through yours.
I actually got 7.
You do what you got to do. Yeah, run through. I'm gonna have some answers by the time you're done.
All right. No particular order. I'm gonna give you a current one. Cedric Alexander.
It's a good one.
2006 Batista. Well, it's actually the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you ever changed it.
Jericho WWE theme.
Which one?
The Walls of Jericho.
The break the walls down.
Break the walls down. Yeah. Old Randy Orton, Burning My Light Randy Orton.
Okay.
I actually don't like his new one. And I don't like his new one because Riddle kind of made me hate it.
It's played out. It also doesn't make sense because like Randy Orton's
That's not his guy anymore.
And he's like got a theme song that talks about like hearing voices and like killing people.
He should go back to the whole thing.
Yeah.
With the sprinklers and shit.
Yeah. Burning My Light's really good.
Yes. Actually, the full song is on Spotify.
Yeah. I know.
It's in my playlist. Dolph Ziggler's early theme.
I'm here to show the world.
No, I Am Perfection.
Oh, I didn't like that one. Oh, no.
Okay. These are my top 2. Okay.
Okay.
Mark Henry,
Somebody go get the ass kicked.
Of course, 360 my feet.
Beat him up, beat him up. Yeah.
Honestly,
sorry.
I'm gonna go number one MVP's whole thing. Like when he first came to the WWE.
Oh, like with the intro and everything. 1, 2, you hear the clock tick, tick, tock. You about to stop.
That's me.
I want you to remember me. 7. But the day gotta remember I'm coming. Yeah. That was good. Okay. Okay. I like those. Oh God, I just had it. Oh no, don't lose it. No. Edge's one of Edge's themes, but not. I do like the Metalingus theme, but the one that I enjoy the most is the Rob Zombie Red Groovy. I love that song. Yeah, my Durango, number 95. I love that song. Love that song. Okay. The Hurricane. I do enjoy the and in fact, this globe behind me makes me think of the Titantron. Of when he's like flying, he's like, ah. That was a good theme song, though. That was a good theme song. And then give me my number one. I think my number one, the original WWE Dudley song. It's called Ollie Starfish. It was all just the sounds and everything. I love that song. That would probably be my number one. Ollie Starfish. Yeah.
I see we look at theme songs very differently.
Yeah, I mean, I have actually like created wrestlers and came up with like theme songs outside of what the game normally gives you. So I mean, like my wrestling D&D game, like we've right now. You want to know what my theme song is right now? And I didn't pick this one; it was given to me. It's Diet Coke by Pusha T. It's my theme song right now. It's not a bad one. It works really well.
Well, the worst theme song ever. No.
The worst theme song?
No. I'm gonna save that one for next week. Okay. I just want to say before we get up off of here, Jimmy Wang Yang was a thing in the WWE.
Yeah.
And we let that shit slide.
It's actually worse than that. There's a story about how Jimmy Wang Yang was walking backstage. And I guess Vince thought he was like enhancement talent or whatever. And so he goes up to Jimmy Wang Yang and like shakes his hand and is like, oh, you really should like think about like signing with the company. And Jimmy Wang Yang is like, I already work for the company. So yeah.
I know I said this before on the podcast, but we let that shit slide.
We did let Jimmy Wang Yang slide. It shouldn't have happened. Because Jimmy Wang Yang is actually a phenomenal wrestler. But you know who else didn't get the credit they deserve? And looking back on it now, Lance Storm. Lance Storm is one of the best workers ever. But all that being
this
said,
is a Chucky
I had a good time
production.
Oh yeah, I had a great time.
Oh yeah.
Do this,
Well, folks.
same time next week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm Lionel. That's
I'm
Sean.
Sean.
And this is the But Peep This podcast. We will see y'all next week.